Guys, darthbools here. Got another video for you. It's a collection update, so I'm doing another sort of collection video, but I've done like chop and change around the room, different things, but and new bits and bobs. Some you've seen, some you've probably not. So I just thought I'd do another one really. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's going to be a little bit longer than the previous one because a few people said they wanted it to be a bit longer, sort of more in depth. So here we go. Right. We'll start here. Just got some comic books here, some signed stuff. It's got a Chewbacca one, you can't really see the signatures there, signed by Peter Mayhew. And then just a Batman one there, signed by the writer. Spider-Man one, signed by the writer down there. And then this one signed by Jonathan Ross Turf. And as we come out here, I've got on this wall, that's the first wall there, got a Royal Guard canvas my friend made for me. I really like that. And another Royal Guard canvas, another one of my friends made me, the same guy that actually made me this Boba Fett one. So I think they displayed together really well. Got my B-Wing there, the original Kenner release, 1983. Got some FX lightsabers here. Really well sculpted, perfect detailing. Absolutely awesome, like the raddest toy you could buy really. Then some signed pictures here. Dave Prowse, Wicket, that's Warwick. Oh, the glare is pretty bad, sorry about that. And then another Chewbacca one here, signed by Peter Mayhew. Then the gigantic Atta vintage collection. And up here we've just got some random stuff. These are all the some 30th anniversaries. My Shadow Stormtrooper, I want to open him. I would like to do a review. Really cool. Macquarie and Lucas's Stormtrooper disguise. And these three here, I've got. These are the Sith Lords from Knights of the Old Republic. My favourite game of all time, and I was so happy to get these two. And they're really rare, so I was chuffed to get them carded. And then a Macquarie Concept R2 and 3PO. And these six here are my signed figures. So I've got Motti and Vader and Bosk, Biggs, R2 and 3PO. 3PO? No, that's Chewbacca. But there we go. And that's that section. And then up here I've still got my Slave one. See, Shadows of the Empire one, 1996 I think. And the next shelf is here. Still got the original vintage AT-AT there, minus the chin cannon still, we'll get them eventually. And the second 90s re-release of the Paraforce 2 Tauntaun. And then the E-Web blaster cannon, I think it's called, with the Snow Trooper. Now this is still the same, got a bit of blue tack there, I'll move that. This is still the same. I've just opened Woof recently. Well, I say recently, I actually opened him today. Excellent figure, I'm really chuffed with it. It's a superbly made figure. Still not done anything to it yet. Like I said, the backdrop will be going on, and I need to cut these to the throne. So still need to do that. And then my Endor scene, really like this. It's not that amazing. It's not as good as like people like the Budget Jedi's dioramas and stuff, but it suits me, and it's kind of does what I need it to. But also with this, I'm doing a backdrop as well, like an Endor forest scene. But I was kind of really chuffed how it turned out. It looks really cool on the shelf. Like I said, I just need the backdrop. And then there's a lot of like glare, but the ATST, stunning piece. Absolutely love that vehicle. Then down here, got my Y-Wing, my Vintage Collection Y-Wing in the box. And a Snow Speeder there, with Luke and Dakin. And then down here, we've got another signed piece. That's my Boba Fett 300th edition figure, signed by Jeremy Bullock. My Jedi Path. This is another amazing piece. If you've not seen it before, a lot of you probably would have. So it's like a sort of field manual, training manual for Jedi. Absolutely awesome piece. Some little scaled replicas there. and my FX lightsaber, which I took the blade off myself. Now over here I've got less vintage collection figures up now on the wall because I've gone on a Madden recently and kind of opened quite a lot of them. A lot of these you've seen before, so I'll just go through it real quick, which ones I have carded still. Like I said, I did have a lot more, but I've opened a few recently, just for display and stuff like that. Like I said before as well, I love the vintage, love the original vintage stuff, so I just think always thought it was awesome with the vintage collection. Sadly it's going on hiatus, hopefully just hiatus and not gone for good, but I can't wait to see that come back again. And over here on the shelf, I've got, these are my sideshow pieces with extremely white shiny faced Palpatine. The light's not really doing much justice, you just cannot see it. Oh, there we go, from a distance. Stunning piece, one of my all-time favourite things. It's just absolutely amazing, one of my favourite characters of all time, and just... I've actually just recently read, guys, the Darth Plagueis novel, and it is absolutely amazing, and it goes in depth about Palpatine's rise and everything. It's just a stunning novel. Just real quick, it just reminded me, if you've not read it, I'd suggest you read it, because it is just an amazing novel. It explains a lot, and you do kind of look at things differently after reading it. But anyway, another 1/6 scale sideshow there. That's my Black Hole Stormtrooper. The Vintage Collection Clone Wars Anakin there. And then in here we've got my bust, Shakti bust, Codes Bakir there. That's the Boba Fett ArtFX Plus, and another bust there of Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi. And at the top there, still got one of the Zuckuss, a little canvas there my friend made, mini poster that came with the Blu-ray commemorative figure set, Plo Koon sideshow, and another little bust there of Kit Fisto. Down here we've got some loose figures, some opened figures, and yet again a load of these vintage collection ones were carded, but recently I've just opened them. So got a lot of New Hope stuff, different things, and a lot of Cantina patrons. And as we go over, I've got some of my Empire Strikes Back stuff. The super articulated bounty hunters. That's the 300th edition Fett though. I don't want to get the vintage collection Empire one out, so I kept it there. And then my skiff is down to a bit of Return of the Jedi. Love this piece. The skiff is just stunning. I'd love to see it released in vintage collection packaging. And just a few more Return of the Jedi figures. And then here we go into Jedi, load of different Jedi from the prequels. And down some Phantom Menace stuff, some of the older ones, and some of the new vintage collection line. Just recently opened the Battle Droid as well. Really impressed with that. It's kind of cool. Then we go over here, some more prequel stuff. And my clones. I've not got a lot of clones, but they're the clones I have got. And then down here, animated ones. These I don't really collect the animated figures. I think they're awesome, but I tend to stay just to the realistic style myself. And then here is my expanded universe shelf, and I've actually just recently purchased a load of the comic packs as well. So let me just go over. This is from loads of different stuff, really, Legacy and all sorts. And these are some I've recently purchased. These are some of my new additions. I've got Borsk Failure. That is an absolutely awesome figure. Really, really love that. The new Admiral Thrawn, which is one of my all-time favourite figures. It's just so good. It's so well done. And Talon Card 8. and that's a Wedge Antilles figure from Rogue Squadron, and then Prince Zizor, and again a really well made figure, and then just some more earlier Expanded Universe figures they released. And then down here, this is all my novels, Star Wars novels. And then we go over just a couple more then. Ula and Salacious Crumb and Mace Windu. And this I've just got and made. It's really cool. It's the first Star Wars Lego set I've ever owned, I think. I had a little tiny thing previously, but I don't really buy the Lego. But I'm really impressed with that. I thought it was really cool. And then let me just get up. I've got a load of magazines there, my Star Wars Insiders. And then here, just some more comics. I need to file them away. And as before, these 4 boxes are all my Star Wars comic books. There's absolutely tons in there. Just another thing, the one thing that's in my room that's not really not related to Star Wars is this Lone Wolf and Cub figure, which I'm going to be selling. It doesn't fit right in the room. It's awesome, but it doesn't go. It's not Star Wars. But then, over here, this is a lot of vintage stuff. We've got some original vintage card backs there. At the top here we have vintage collection stuff, vehicles, and the Bounty Hunter anniversary set, and then the original Jabba. And then as we step back, these are all my original figures. Absolutely amazing. I love the original figures. They're just so amazing. Anything original, vintage, kind of Star Wars, I just love it. It's my sort of main love, really. I don't think just can't beat the feel for the original stuff. And that's those. And over here, these are recarded figures, so they're not original figures. The figures inside the bubbles are original figures of my collection, and I just bought the card backs and the bubbles myself and put them on. And then we've got a little checklist there, the original vintage figures, my guitars, amp, and some vinyl there, and the 12-inch Power of the Jedi speeder bike. Cracking piece, it really is. And as we go over here, I've got my trilogy posters there, my original trilogy posters. I've got my scene here. This is these aren't the droids you're looking for scene. This is because I reviewed these figures the other day, and that's the scene I was going for. I'm going to be eventually put it in a diorama and putting some sand and stuff. And as we go back, these are my original vintage Kenner figures. Absolutely love these. Got Tebow, Low Grey, my prize possession, and my Luke Skywalker in Jedi Knight outfit. Absolutely love that. And another one that I adore is my Royal Guard. Absolutely awesome. And at the end there, Chief Chapper. Got Luke on the Tauntaun, the new vintage collection ones, and Han and the Fat Man there. And then down on this shelf here, got my original vintage Kenner ATST, and it's like they go hand in hand. You've got the speeder bike, and over here I've got my Palitoy Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Oh yeah, and at the bottom there we've got the little canvas my friend made me a while ago of Jango Fett open seasons. So I made a collage of the comic. Really chuffed with that. And on the back of my door I've still got my my little Micro Machine Star Wars set. So all in all, that's the lot. That's my updated collection. So I'll just go sort of spin you around and give you another sort of once over. And And like I said, as before guys, in my very first video, I just want to say I'm really chuffed that I can share this with you guys. It's sort of my pride and joy. I love this room, and this is so rad having it really, and somewhere to put my collection. So I hope you liked it guys. I will be back to do a couple more reviews on a few of the bits. I want to do some of the comic pack figures that I've just got, because some of them are blinding figures, really good, got for a really good price, and I just wanted to sort of show you guys them. So thoughts and feedback and comments as always, just sort of give me some feedback on the room, tell me what you think and stuff. So cheers guys, until next time, bye bye.